Action anime typically gives us the theme of overcoming odds that seem insurmountable. Sometimes this comes in the form of a long journey, and other times our heroes go through setbacks or deal with their inner demons. Then, there are the times when the said insurmountable odds are represented by literally a huge, hulking creature or people that stand as a roadblock. Or maybe these big things are just there to show that the hero or the villain in question is really just that strong. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the coolest moments and fights featuring a character taking on someone twice or even thrice their size. As the saying goes, size does matter, except when it doesn't. First on the list at number 10, it's Saitama vs Marui. While this technically counts as a man versus giant fight, I'm not sure if I'd call this a fight in the first place. In one of his first battles, Saitama faces the gigantic mutant Marui. Having just killed his brother in one shot by accident, Marui wastes no time unloading on Saitama. He releases a barrage of punches with his impressive body before declaring victory in a sentimental speech, only to find out that the fight's not over. Not by a long shot. The fight's decided in classic One Punch Man fashion. That's all that needs to be said about this squash match.
圧倒的な力ってのはつまらないもんだ。あ。ケツの穴ぐっと引き締めて、心の中でこう叫べ。
Midoriya taking on the giant robot is number 9 on our list. Let's just say that Midoriya was the underdog before this fight. The quirkless hero comes into the UA entrance exam and finds he's sitting on a miserable 0 points as the test draws to a close. Nevertheless, a giant robot worth 0 points appears, giving Midoriya his chance to shine. Despite showing its strength by smashing buildings and trapping Ochako, the robot doesn't unnerve Midoriya. The green-haired hero rises up and delivers a powerful punch, showcasing his quirk one for all for the first time. At number 8, we have Belle and the Adventurers vs Black Goliath. The end of the first season of Danmachi features Belle and his fellow adventurers taking on Black Goliath. At the beginning of the fight, things don't look good for our heroes. Black Goliath proves too much for them, and after barely being saved by Oka's sacrifice, the team get time to regroup. On the bright side, round 2 turns out much better. With everyone cooperating, they slowly wear down Black Goliath before Belle lands the decisive finisher. Is this the best final battle we can have for Danmachi's first season? In some ways, I would argue it is. The 7th battle on our list is Esdeath and Tatsumi's battle against the Danger Beasts in episode 14. While Tatsumi takes down a beast that towers over him by stabbing its weak spot, Esdeath follows up by dismantling one with her ice powers. Not only does she defeat the Danger Beast, she crushes it under the weight of a chunk of ice even bigger than the already gigantic monster. As Tatsumi notes, she's on an entirely different level. From the eyes of the onlooker, she's more of a monster than the giants that dare to step in her way. In the 6th spot, we take a look at Natsu versus the God of War. The cultist leader's no match for the Fire Dragon Slayer, but his trump card's the so-called God of War, a humongous god that he summons through a sacrifice done beforehand. Luckily for Natsu though, and the rest of the good guys, gigantic enemies like the God of War are nothing in the face of the power of friendship. Undeterred by the size and the intimidating presence of this new foe, Natsu begins climbing the giant. Despite the cult leader's claim that attacks are futile against the mighty God of War, Natsu launches an explosive attack on top of the God of War, completely obliterating its body. just another day in the life of Fairy Tail. Before we continue, I'd like to thank Crunchyroll, who've kindly sponsored this video. Crunchyroll's the world's largest destination for anime and manga, with your favorite shows like Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia, and Fairy Tail. Sign up at crunchyroll.com/ViniiTube or click the link in the description and you'll get Crunchyroll Premium free for 14 days. Crunchyroll Premium doesn't just offer ad-free full HD content, but listen to this. They also release the newest episodes as soon as 1 hour after it airs in Japan via simulcast. I've been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure's latest season on Crunchyroll, which has been absolutely amazing. So if you haven't checked it out yet, you're in luck. Just use my link crunchyroll.com/ViniiTube and binge the whole series right now. Taking the 5th place on the list is the fight between Seijiro and Fuji. In the Rurouni Kenshin universe, Fuji's easily a beast. He's a mere moment away from putting an end to Yahiko, much to everyone's horror. As the kid calls out Kenshin's name, who better to answer the call than his master and the most powerful character in the series, Hiko Seijiro. Making a grand entrance, he answers the gargantuan's opponent's challenge. After easily avoiding a devastating attack and using the giant size against him, Seijiro finishes the fight with one attack. One attack is all it takes. Coming in at number 4, we have Goku vs. Daguan. Daguan, star of the Dragon Ball Z movie Wrath of the Dragon, is probably the closest the series has to a generic doomsday villain. You know, the ones that just kill and destroy things without reason. Daguan's basically that. Just a being of destruction. Oh, and he's really big. For his size, his feats in the movie won't disappoint. He brings his size and power into play and gives the Z Warriors a run for their money. Everything the heroes throw at him only serves to facilitate his transformation. After a fierce battle that features another attempt in sealing him, Daguan's finally defeated for good. Goku destroys the monster with Super Dragon Fist. Third place on the list is the battle against Incarnate of the Radius in Sword Art Online Ordinal Scale. What a treat for SAO fans. Ordinal Scale gives out a present in the form of the climactic fight against Incarnate of the Radius. Let's just say that the thing is insane, befitting its status as the ultimate enemy. Besides insane stats and powerful abilities, the gigantic boss monster boasts the power of regeneration, rendering previous efforts to fight it null in a flash. As the characters point out, no one would be able to beat that thing. It took Yui returning and giving the crew their old gear back, as well as bringing in everyone from all the games the core group played in order to bring the boss down in one spectacle of a final fight that you just have to watch this movie for. Number 2 on the list is Luffy vs. Hagler. Need a way to make your main character look strong? Look no further than the resident giant supporting character on the cast. An arrogant warrior who seeks to become the king of the giants, Hagler fights as a gladiator in the Corridor Coliseum. Nothing can stand in this mighty giant's way. Unfortunately for him, his path crosses none other than Monkey D. Luffy. Even with a seemingly insurmountable size advantage and a first move that looks like it's ended the fight quickly, the tables get turned and Hagler gets taken care of by Luffy in one punch. Standing tall at the top of our list is the battle between Levi and the Beast Titan. In one of the high points of Attack on Titan Season 3, Levi confronts the Beast Titan in an epic duel. Duel might be stretching it though, as the fight simply showed us once more why Levi is indeed humanity's strongest soldier. Levi wastes no time in systematically dismantling the Beast Titan down to size. He's no stranger to fighting titans, but his relentless assault, coming off the heels of one of the biggest sacrifices in the series, is something that we've yet to witness. With no time to mount a successful defense, the Beast Titan gets destroyed by humanity's strongest soldier. Want to check out more of Levi's awesomeness? Sign up for Crunchyroll Premium using my link crunchyroll.com/ViniiTube. That's ViniiTube, or you can just click in the link in the description. It's available on pretty much all devices, including iOS, Android, PlayStation, Xbox, and more. So go and check it out now. Need a way to make a character look strong? Look no further, a giant's on the way. On a more serious note, we'd love to hear from you about this topic. If you want to, don't hesitate to throw in some more man versus giant fights that we can take a look at. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you next time on ViniiTube.
It was like a night.